Well, good morning. I'm Tina Laster and you're back at Laster Farm. Today we are starting to work on this section over here. And we have a lot to do this morning. We have got all of this trim up around this little pond area. We got all of this. We need to decide whether we're keeping some of the shrubs or whether we're cutting them out. And if we can, I would like for us to finish all this down through here and then get over here in this area and go along behind this wall. There's not anything really behind the wall, just a wood pile, but we got all of this up here above our little wall that we have got to see about. And so I don't think there's very many trees in here that we're keeping. So anyway, we've got to see about all this. And yes, this has been one area that I have just been dreading getting cleaned up. It just seems like the more we were really, last year it wasn't as bad as what it looks like this year, but we had a lot going on last year with my dad passing away, and we just did not get out here in this backyard. I know we had all year, but I just couldn't concentrate on all this. So this is brick underneath here, brick walkway. You can't even tell it. And from us going down there and working, all this up here has gotten so dusty, and it's a lot. It's a lot to try to. The sweet gumball trees, I don't like those because, I mean, they're good if you're going to make cough syrup. Save your green sweet balls and put them in a jar and fill it with alcohol. Get you some good old alcohol and put in there some vodka and make you some cough syrup. I mean, you have to let it set up for, you know, at least 6 months, and then you have pure cough syrup. So anyway, that's the only benefit, I think, that those sweet gum balls, I can't stand them on under feet and them all over the place. And they're not a very pretty tree. It's my least liked tree anyway. And then you gotta get around here and do this. I think we're gonna probably start around this area first, but I need to get some type of clippers, pruners to prune in here. So let me run, see if I can grab my pruners so I can get back here to prune this, and we'll be right back. Well, you can see that there is a pond here, but it is full of water plants and leaves. Got a couple of little geese ducks down in there. And anyway, and all this dirt work we've been doing in here has really dusted these lilies, water lilies, but they are still pretty, and I need to get them out of here and keep them. Guess it wouldn't be bad to clean this out and put them back in, because it always looks so pretty here by the deck. And we had the had a little waterfall over there on that side that trickled down in it, and it was real pretty, because this is about a 20 foot little pool here. And I always loved the fish in it. They lived through the winter, they had babies, and it just really looked pretty. Well, now we're gonna get the rest of these leaves up. I had lilies growing in that little trunk. They were so pretty here next to the pond. And at the time, I had a couple of little chairs here by this tree, and you could had a little stepping stone path that walked on this side of the pond. But everything just kind of overtook it. Rake some of these leaves down this hill. A dusty mess out here. There is a root right here that needs chopping out, and then these are stepping stones that we got now, and these rocks.
Look, he stopped.
Yeah. We need to get a shovel and dig out these stones that are around this edge. Okay.
This right here looks better.
Yeah, I say it looks better too. Now, our viewers may not think it looks better, but I know we need grass seed and need grass out here. But this is looking better than it did. I had a fence up here along this part right here in front, and one along that side, and the rest of it it's just been here. And I'm going to keep that little piece of fence over there. And anyway, we still have a lot to do out here. But it's getting done. Little by little, it's gonna get done. Which we need to pressure wash all the sidewalks. We got to clean up some more on this side, rake some more leaves. And then we got to move all of our rocks. And then we got to get on this side over here and start trimming up. But I think we're going to leave our rocks alone for right this minute. And I think we're going to get over here and trim on this side after we finish up trimming around the pond. We don't like much, just from like this corner around. I don't think there's a lot to trim up, but I want to go ahead and get it done because, you know, it needs to be done. So, I guess I need to get over there on the other side with my clippers and start trimming on that shrub that's over there across from the pond. And
I'll rake all these leaves right here.
And Steve's going to finish raking the leaves.
Might fire up a chainsaw, set these little trees.
Yeah. And little Ollie, he's laying over there chilling. He's been coming down here seeing what we're doing. Oh my goodness, we got a really bad scare the other day with Ollie. Steve came in the house and he said, Ollie has gotten run over. And there was a cat that looked just like Ollie. It had gotten run over, it was Ollie's sister. And the neighbors across the street had that cat, and it had a little bit more white on it, I think around its feet. And I was just, you know, all upset and, you know, just about bawling and squalling because I knew Millie was at school, and I knew when she came in from school and her cat was dead, oh, it would be awful. And I just didn't know how we was going to tell her. And so we went through all the morning, and anyway, Steve had gotten her out of the road thinking it was Ollie, and, you know, took care of Ollie, the Ollie he thought it was, or Millie wouldn't have to deal with, you know, seeing her. And anyway, we was working out here in the yard, and I had sat down on the porch over there, both of us had, and Steve had gotten up and went back to work, and I was still sitting there. And all of a sudden I saw something moving in the leaves over in front of the front living room window. And then I saw a yellow striped tail again, and I thought, oh my goodness. And I thought, the cat wasn't dead, because he said, you know, it had done damage to its head. And I'm thinking, okay, did he lay the cat back there, or, you know, was it? No. Anyway, I thought it was the cat coming back to life. Anyway, I went over there, and it was Ollie just laying there sunning it in the leaves in the sun, right behind the little concrete bench in front of the window. And so I went and picked him up and come running down the hill with him. I said, Steve, I said, look.
What is this?
I said, yeah. I said, what is this? Oh, because he told me Ollie had died. And I said, what is this? I thought God had just brought Ollie back, you know. You know, you never know. Cats have 9 lives. It could be Ollie. But anyway, Ollie is doing fine, and here's the other little stray cat.
It was the sister cat that died.
Yeah, it was a sister to Ollie that died, and that was sad. But here's the little other sister that she is yellow and black, and she has ended up coming across the street and staying. And the main reason is because she's the one that rode in the truck, and Steve's tire, his what's it called, wheel wall?
No,
or
on top of my tank, my gas tank.
Oh, she was on top of his gas tank. And anyway, she rode all the way to a little town that was about 7 miles away from us. And anyway, him and another guy heard something meowing, and this guy said, well, it's coming from your truck. And so anyway, they got the cat out, and there she is, Ollie's sister. Now Eli has named her some name that I can't even ever think of, and it's not Simba. Oh, I'll have to get him to tell you, because anyway, but they're the sweetest things. They're hanging out together, and because we had to put Ollie outside because he would not use his litter pan, and I wasn't gonna let that go on very long in the house, because I can't stand a cat in the house anyway. But anyway, we still have Liz's cat Willow in the house, and she's not doing that. So I think it's just a male cat thing, trying to, but he never did urine everywhere. He would just poop and try to do that behind my chair in the front little library office. And we have, you know, it wasn't carpet or anything in there like that. It was an easy cleanup, but still, you know, I don't want him doing that in the house. But anyway, we've got to get back on this, and I think what we're going to do right now is go inside and take us a lunch break, and then we're going to come back out here and get started on this. So, got to feed my man, got to keep him working. Can't let him starve. So, even though I usually go without breakfast, and sometimes I go without lunch, he just can't do that. So, anyway, we're going to come back and get started on this. Okay, we just had lunch, and it's time to get back and get started. There's some poison ivy. Steve is not allergic to poison ivy. I am. little tree. Stay.
Huh.
There's a tree growing up in that yucca there. I may need to, let me come over there and see if I can take it out. Let's see if I can see the chainsaw. Here's some poison ivy growing up with the tree. Need to get this cleaned up on this side. Definitely gonna have to rake under here. Well, some of these shrubs are looking kind of hollow now.
You need looking better?
And you can see through them. Maybe they'll put back out.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Well, top of this is a handy little tool. Let's do this bed back here and get it straightened up. guess that's all that needs. I got my Rose of Sharon, and looks like some of that wisteria is growing up that tree up there. I'm gonna go ahead and trim that out. Definitely don't want it growing up the tree. I might need to trim some of those tree limbs with the chainsaw on that one. Well, it's definitely shaping up around here. Definitely, after we get all of it raked up and cleaned up, get all this out of here. Look on this side. Got to rake all of this out. Need a full-time landscaper.
You better put that on time lapse. I'm in slow motion.
Oh man. Well, we're gonna get on for here, and we'll bring you back when we got this looking a little bit more decent. And we may start on this over here. If I do, I'll time lapse that for you. Well, I think we're just about through for the day. My battery's just about kaput. It has a little bit of charge left, and that's it. And I think Steve,
my battery's about kaput too.
I think his battery's running out too. So we need to finish getting this raked up and cleaned up over here on this side. of the brick walkway, and we'll probably have to tackle this over here on the other side tomorrow. So anyway, I appreciate you for following along with us this week and every episode that you watch. I appreciate it so much. And thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. We still got a lot of cleanup here to do at Laster Farm, and we'd love to see you back here with us. And at the very end of this month, maybe we can get a whole full yard tour of what we've accomplished in this yard this year. We have done so much already with our chicken coop and our greenhouse and our potting shed and building all of our raised beds this year. It's just like we've started our homestead all over again, rebuilding here on this property, which we've always had this homestead because we've been here on this property for 30 what years? 32 years on this property. And anyway, we're just glad and so thankful for all that we've been able to accomplish here around the farm. But we've got a lot more cleanup to do here on the farm, and look forward to seeing you back. But anyway, like I said, thanks again for subscribing to my channel, and if you haven't subscribed, we hope you follow along with us and see what else we get into here on the farm. So God bless you. Until next time, we'll see you back here at Laster Farm. Bye.